Hello, hello! My name is Kallista, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. In the last episode, we were exploring the dungeons underneath Raedric's hold. We are making our way up through the keep. We need to take out Lord Raedric. We absolutely need to take him out, and, now is a pretty good time to do so. Now, we have found a way up. However, the vast majority of the dungeon we haven't explored, and I'm not leaving this unexplored. Someone could come up after us, flank us from behind. Yeah, no, it's too much of a risk.
Sure.
It's too much of a risk. So yeah, ooh. Well, I see a locked door.
Consider
I go
done.
for it.
There. What did I tell you?
Okay. Oh, hello. You're right. Hi there. Can everyone...
Let's see what lies this way.
There we go. Oh, that means I can hear movement, and I'm pretty sure it's coming from down there. Go on. You know what? Let's fight the skeletons. Adia.
Hey. You're not getting through me.
Yeah, they're not getting through you. Good stuff. And then Durance. In you go.
Mm-hmm.
Ranged people.
How may I help?
Yes?
Come round back.
Hey there.
Hey. Grave Dalfila.
Okay, what are we looking at? I'm thinking cells, potentially, because obviously they don't connect to this room. Okay. Go, Kana, you better.
Yes?
There you go.
Hey there.
I will say, it's a good thing the revenants are very slow.
What?
You come in and fight that one.
I'm ready.
My dear, you go in.
Hey there. That looked like it hurt.
Okay. Yeah, if everyone... Oh no, I think they're all dead.
How about we take a break?
In a minute. You're right. I just loved Skitters, coming up from behind like, I'm coming. Wait for me. Aww.
Sure.
I don't like spiders, however.
Yeah?
However, when I can humanize them a little bit, blood is smeared on the wall in the vague shape of letters. Whatever it once said has been obscured by a crimson handprint.
Sure.
And actually, also, that's another thing again.
Keeping an eye on.
This is why. There's hidden shit. Ooh. Why, thank you kindly. Anything
Sure.
hidden in here? Okay, I don't think so. Okay, we have 2 locked doors.
Consider it done.
Oh! Hey, over here! Yeah, in a minute.
There. What did I tell you?
You get me out of this cell, please.
Consider
Okay.
it done.
You can do.
Give me a real challenge.
Oh, can you pick the lock? I think that animancer has the key. Well, don't worry, we can lockpick. We're good at that.
Mm-hmm.
Giacco. This young man's face is badly bruised, and his gaunt form is covered in a threadbare shirt. He watches you, shivering with a measure of hope in his eyes. I don't know who you are, but will you help me? Adir looks pained, our noble lord at work. He gazes nervously past you at the open cell door. I don't think I can fight my way out. This place is still dangerous. Wait here for now. I take it you ended up here after assaulting the keep with Kolsc and his men. Goodbye. Yeah. I take it you ended up here after assaulting the keep with Kolsc and his men. Yes. He looks away. It seemed a good plan. We got in without incident and I knew the way. But we were surprised in the dungeons. And most of us... Giacco shudders. You'll have seen some of them. Fought them. Their bodies, at least. Not their minds anymore, but their souls. The woman down here, Raedric's animancer. Her name is Osrya. I've heard her speaking, sometimes, talking about a cure. Lord Raedric calls on her often, but she's not curing anyone. She only turned men and women into monsters. He shudders. I watched her take the others. I was sure I'd be next. Aloth shakes his head. Men and women turn to this evil to cure Hollowborn? Madness. Tell me about Osrya. There's something not right about her. A bad feeling, I mean. I knew the moment she arrived, things would take a turn for the worse. He shivers. There's nothing good comes of dealing with animancers. Unnatural, the lot of them. Ximena internally is just like, no, it's just science. It's just science. There are some dickhead scientists and there are some good scientists. There are some dickhead animancers and some good animancers. Please don't paint them all with the same brush. She's the one who transformed them, changed my friends into monsters, said she was doing it for the good of Gilded Vale. Giacco clenches a fist. More like the good of her coin purse and her sick curiosity. She's dangerous. And who knows what else she's got in her laboratory? I won't go in there. She has a convincing manner. Spells, no doubt. This place is still dangerous. Wait here for now. Giacco nods hurriedly, swallowing. Of course. I'll stay here until you give the word. Okay. Right, let's... Okay, 1 second.
Hello?
Do you have it?
Hello?
Anything hidden away doesn't look like it. Okay. What is in here? A few bloodied fingernails are embedded in the dirt. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, we've got...
There's something you don't see every day.
Hello. Okay. Oh, hello there.
Hey.
Okay.
What?
You three.
I'm ready.
Get in there.
There
There goes. Just a skeleton.
Afraid to close your eyes, Watcher? Not all of us are on such bad terms with sleep.
Mate, give me a minute.
Sure.
Okay, I see that over there, and I'm like,
Hey there.
Yoink.
I shall be discreet.
Well, hello there. Okay.
Hey there.
Ximena, if you would be so kind.
There's something you don't see every day.
Jeez, how many traps are there? Okay. Actually, you know what? Everyone out of stealth. Because these guys are slow. Yeah, everyone... you know what?
Hey.
I'm ready.
You two come in front.
Hey there. And that's how it's done.
There we go. Lovely jubbly. Yoink. And there we go. Disarmed.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Isn't this something?
Yeah, it definitely... When there are shields on the wall, that seems to correlate to, hey, there's a trap here. Okay, there we go. And then that brings us around here. Okay, I'm thinking, did he want us to clear out the whole dungeon?
There's something you don't see every day.
Let's... There we go. How... Oh, okay, no. Back it up. Back it up.
Hey there.
Yeah, I want to go speak to him again. I'm just, like I said, I'm like Did he want us to clear out this section? Or does he want us to clear out the whole dungeon?
Mm-hmm.
Aha! Is it safe? You're free. Make a run for it. Thank you, stranger. I have to get back to the fork, but first some food and rest. I think. He hesitates. If you would dare the upper floors, please tell Nedmar I live yet. Tell him I still have the carving he gave me, of the Pale Knight. That should convince him, and perhaps he can help you somehow. Gilded Veil, moderate positive. Good luck, and may the gods keep you safe. There we go, and he's making a run for it. Excellent. Excellent. Addendum added. I have released Giacco from his cell. Okay. Okay. Right. I'm potentially seeing multiple ways to go about this, because I would assume there is also an ending for you side with Lord Raedric. I'm going to assume that's the sound of Giacco fleeing. I'm just going to make that assumption. Yeah, I would assume there's an ending for you side with Lord Raedric, and everything probably just stays the same. Maybe there's an ending for you side against Lord Raedric, but you didn't really get like this Nedmar person. Maybe you don't get them on side because he doesn't know that you're on his side, and then there's a side for like, oh no, you are able to persuade Nedmar to help you, blah 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 blah. Like, I'm thinking potentially there could be a fair few ways this goes. Take it out, there we go.
Too long has it been since we made camp.
Here's the thing, you say that, but you're still only on minor fatigue.
Let's see what lies this way.
What does lie this way? Also, is there anything? No, that is not something I can loot. Hello? This to me looks like a dead end.
Show them how it's done!
Just run in. Run in, people. Yeah, I think this is a dead end. Okay.
Hey there.
Do that.
Exactly what I was going for.
It's immune, but oh well. And that one's our friend now. Thank you.
I'll teach you a lesson. Show them how it's done. Show them how it's done.
There we go. Good job summoning the Phantom, but it's just a wee bit late. Yoink. Ooh.
Hey there.
Everyone in,
I
and
shall
again.
be discreet.
Yeah, this seems to be a dead end. Odd room. I mean, if this wasn't in... If this were upstairs, I'd say, like, oh, maybe it's some kind of, like, bath. But no, because it's in the sewer. Why would you have a bath in the sewer? That doesn't make much sense. I'm thinking, can we... Okay, so we can camp down here. We can camp down here. Good stuff. I'm thinking this could be a good place to retreat to. Part of me's like, am I taking an unnecessary risk? Because here's the thing, 4 of our party members have minor fatigue, but our health looks really good. The only person who doesn't have good health is Durance, and he's still got more than half. You know what, let's... I'm gonna take that risk. I'm gonna take that risk. If I come up to a part where I'm like, oh shit, things things look a wee bit dicey. This doesn't look good. You know, we were told about this animancer. Apparently she's dicking about down here somewhere. So I'm thinking if we see sign of her, maybe we go back and rest. Oh. Okay, well that is looking like a laboratory. Yeah, that looks like a laboratory to me. Okay, let's go up here.
And what do we have here?
Ximena, if you could go up ahead. Clear these traps. Oh, I do love playing rogues. I really love playing rogues. Okay. This just looks like storage. Oh! Okay, yeah, we're already maxed out. I will remember that is there.
How may I help?
Hey there.
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll have Ximena scout on ahead. Just because I'm pretty sure she is the stealthiest member of the party. Okay, just a way up. I
see where you're
it.
going with that. There. What did I tell you?
Yoink. To me, that screams loot, but apparently not. Thank you for the money. Okay, here we have... This is to get into that laboratory-looking place. Let's see what's up here. And I'm thinking, yeah, maybe we rest up now. Yoink. And then a way up. To the kitchen. So this is to the lower ramparts. This is to the kitchen. I would assume the kitchen would probably be less guarded because it's a kitchen. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking let's yeah, there wasn't anything over there. Let's camp up now. We camp up, we pick up that supply, and then we head into that laboratory-looking place. Okay. Everyone, yeah, damage reduction for everyone, methinks. Okay, everyone's looking a-okay. Let's grab that. There we go.
Hey there.
And let's head into the lab. Yeah, they're moving about down there. Yeah, this looks like torture equipment. This is not. This is not the good kind of animancy.
Hey.
This is not the good kind of animancy. Yeah, you're zipping around. Again, you're slow moving, so you'll reap, but... Okay, I'm thinking Adia.
Hey.
Go and knock it.
I'm ready.
Pelagina, don't.
What?
You follow behind.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yes?
you three
Following your lead.
go round.
Yeah?
Okay. Ooh, hello. I mean, they're skeletons, so it's not like they're too dangerous, but still. Do that, why not? Okay. Stop stealthing. You three. Stop stealthing.
Hey there.
Brave out the
Kana, I'm just like, you better be doing something. There we go. yeah, we're taking them out, no problem. Durance,
What?
could you do that?
Hey there.
There we go.
Bullseye.
There we go. There we go, but this is definitely torture equipment. Blood and flecks of dried flesh encrust the restraints. Oh dear. Yoink, don't mind if I do. Jesus, what is? The tank is warm to the touch. The glass vibrates with the bubbling fluid inside. Okay. Adiran dialects and some money. Okay.
Hey there.
Everyone in.
And what does the flame reveal?
The flame reveals some disturbing shit. Potion of merciless gaze, don't mind if I do. And let me just open this door. I always like to open every single door I come across. When I go through dungeons, I can't help myself. Oh, You're not registering as an enemy. Okay.
Hey there.
Can we try? Yeah, they're standing around, but they're not registering as enemies. Again, I said before, I can see the option of, okay, you side with Lord Raedric, you side with this Osrya. Hello. A woman, caught mid-step across the room, turns her head to face you. Long curls of black hair frame her face, one side of which is flecked with some green liquid. The gaze she sets upon you holds an eerie intensity. More interruptions. The woman sets down the book she holds, smiling faintly. What an interesting time we've been having of late. So many uninvited guests. I suppose I have you to thank for all the damage to my work. It took time to get those people back on their feet, you know. Osrya frowns. What is it that you're doing here? I've come to see Lord Raedric. Honest. Who are you? Were those yours? I prefer cats myself. Clever. Perception 12. Lord Raedric sent me to check on your progress to... We have to. We're in a room with a bunch of dead things. She's clearly quite dangerous. I like this. Again, Ximena is a liar. Lord Raedric sent me to check on your progress. Osrya regards you coldly for a long moment. At last, she throws her arms up in the air in frustration. Of course he did. I thought I'd have a few days at least before he resumed his growling. If Lord Raedric wishes to see swifter progress, then perhaps he might deign to provide the materials I need. Does he think he is the only one growing impatient? I am gifted with this, she gestures to the room, pitiful little laboratory, and he expects miracles. And meanwhile, that old wretch, that useless priest, has the whole of the upper keep to himself. What does he provide? Superstition and useless advice. She lets out an angry gust of air. Very well, then. Look upon my progress. I have made what use of Kolsc's filthy cohorts I was able. Tell Raedric that I will have more useful information for him once I have been given adequate time for study. She snorts. If you're lucky, he won't hang you in my place. Okay. So we've been able to talk our way out of this. I'm like, will you let me? Okay, yeah, this is theft. We can speak with a cat? first, you think this poor creature is diseased, for its black fur seems to have fallen off its hide in patches. But when the cat turns to investigate a fly in the wall, you note that an entire section of its ribcage is open to the air. Some of its tail has rotted away altogether to reveal a few jagged vertebrae. This doesn't seem to bother the cat much. It lets out a trilling purr and rubs against your shin. No! Fuck you. Fuck you, dialogue option. We are not kicking the cat. We will pet the cat. You spend a few pleasant moments scratching the cat between the ears. Black fur comes away in clumps. Can we pick up the cat? You pick up the surprisingly light and unexpectedly pointy creature, and it purrs contentedly in your arms. We've just nicked her cat. We've just nicked her undead cat. Okay, you are coming with me. You are coming with me, you poor creature. So, I was quite content to just leave her be, because it's an unnecessary fight. However, here's my thought, right? She's clearly brought the cat back to life. Yes, how did the cat die? How did the cat die in the first place? It's not like we've seen a shit ton of cats down here. It's not like there's an obvious colony. And she, we could argue the point of like, oh, maybe she just came across one and it was dead. And she was like, let me test out my methods. Like, no, we haven't seen any cats down here. So how did she get a hold of a dead one? There is a chance that she murdered the cat. I have a soft spot for black cats. My childhood pet growing up was a black cat. I loved him a great deal. I'm sad. You can even see in the portrait, you can see its ribs. This small black cat makes a grisly companion, for its thin hide is stretched over its bones. The skin is rotting away around its chin, and there is an unsavory gleam in its golden eyes. All the same, it seems content to twine about your ankles, purring. And it's so loving. It's so loving.
Hey.
I was content to leave her be because it was an unnecessary fight. We're here to deal with Lord Raedric. My thought is that, okay, we deal with her patron, and then she will have no one paying her way here. She's clearly doing unscrupulous things. I don't know if this is all to further the cause of curing the Hollowborn. Quite frankly, I don't see what this has to do with stopping children from being born missing their souls. I really don't understand. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if she were doing these experiments on babies, then yeah, I could see an argument for that. You could argue that that would be more disturbing. She's, kidnapping Hollowborn children. Maybe not kidnapping, because you could always tell the parents, oh yeah, we're doing experiments to ensure that kids aren't born Hollowborn. We might not be able to return your child to normalcy, but we can ensure that no other child is born Hollowborn again. And some parents might be willing to, like, okay, I will give my baby over to your research. Like, you could probably you probably could get a bunch of Hollowborn kids by making that argument, by going to people. Experimenting on babies would be more disturbing, but I could at least see the line of logic. We are aiming to prevent babies from being born without souls, therefore we need to experiment on Hollowborn babies. I could see that line of logic. It would be very disturbing, but I'm like, okay, I see where you're trying to get to, and this makes sense. Disturbing, yes. Does it make sense? Also, yes. This, creating revenants and ghouls from random people who broke into the castle. I'm like, I don't understand. This is just weird. This is just weird. And now we have had signs that she has committed animal abuse. And yes, in Ximena's mind, Ximena, who loves animals so much, she's just like, yeah, making zombies, I could forgive. Abusing a cat? Fuck no. Fuck no. We will name the cat at a later time. We must kill this woman. This woman has to go. However, I only have like 30 seconds left, so we will do that in the next episode. However, it's been a wee while. It's been a wee while. Now, where were we up to? I'm like, have these? Okay, there goes my timer. I'm like, have these changed? Maybe they haven't. I'm just being silly. Yeah, I remember the midwife's memoirs, but it was like right over there. Maybe we've sold something from this list. Maybe we've used something. That'd make sense. Okay. Animancy in the modern age. Have we read this? Yes, I do remember this. Yeah, okay, so we've read that one. We've read that. Was this? Yeah, the Feast of Feasts. Psalm to Wodica. I remember that. And I remember the Dofty Burglar. Okay, I think this is where we were up to. The Light of Dawn, a Red Saren morality play, Part 2, Compassion and Judgment. They walk back to the first location, leaving the starving man behind. They approach the injured man, who lifts his head and winces. Injured man. A balm? A salve? Surely you know compassion. Surely you can spare anything, even your time, to help me. Male. This man is injured and cannot help himself. He is certain to die if someone does not apply ointment and bandage his wounds. Such compassion could mean his life. Female. You owe nothing to this man. Surely his injuries are the judgment of his god. He has been tried and found wanting. His punishment is none of your concern. And then together. What will you do? The man weighs his options, then kneels down beside the injured man. He administers ointment on the man's wound and wraps a bandage around them. Injured man. Bless you. May the compassion you show to those less fortunate be shown to you all your days. Male and female. Why did you dress the wounds of the injured? Man. I saw a man who was bent and broken. It is not for me to say he has no right to his health, only to help heal if I am able. I have the time to give, so I give. If I can help in a man's rebirth, it is my duty to do so. Male, aside to female. He knows compassion, even disguised as an injured man. His spirit is willing. Female, aside to male. Even those with a willing spirit can refuse those in need. Male and female. We will continue our journey. They walk to the centre of the stage where the beggar, starving man, and injured man now stand. Male. What say you three? What is the nature of this man's soul? Beggar. I am charity. I know the mind of one who gives freely. This man was willing to give me his last coin. His mind is righteous. His soul is pure. Starving man. I am generosity. I know the heart of one who withholds nothing from those in need. This man was willing to give me his last scrap of bread. His heart is giving. His soul is pure. Injured man. I am compassion. It's Cole! It's Cole from Dragon Age Inquisition. No, I am compassion. I know the spirit of one who will sacrifice for the greater good. This man was willing to stay with a stranger and care for him in his time of need. His spirit is merciful. His soul is pure. Male. What say you, Magrin? Female. The trial is complete. The judgment has been made. The decision is final. This man has shown charity, generosity, and compassion to those in need. His soul will be reborn. What say you, Aethus? Male. The judgment is final. The decision has been made. He turns to the man. Be on your way. Your soul's transformation has begun. Welcome to the light of the new dawn. Okay. Okay, cool. Very cool. Alrighty then, in the next episode, we punish this woman for her crimes of potentially killing a cat. Her other crimes of, like, reanimating bodies, who gives a shit about that? But animal abuse, no. No, that must be swiftly and harshly punished. But that will have to wait until the next episode. So until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members, such as SM2K, Christopher K. Davis, CGG, and Kevin Bicknell. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.